Hello. Um, I'm actually recording this after some of the later parts in this video. But as you know, I'm working on Metroidvania, and this does not look like that Metroidvania. I just kind of want to take a bit of like a 1 week break from that to work on something else, and I can look back at that game with fresh eyes and to fix up, see what's not as good. But I'm doing a factory sim on Tiny Planets. So you can see I have the viscosity camera controls. It's a little hard to wrap your head around 3D space, but it's very intuitive. The entire planet is actually just 2 shaders, which I'm pretty proud of. I don't want to explain that one. It's complicated and it makes it look good enough for me. It's 2 things: the actual planet and then the water, which is just a simple water shading. Velocity camera controls. You can use shift to move them slower, and control to rotate back and forth easily. I don't think that's a word. But to just rotate easier around the planet to just make navigation a little easier. At the time of recording this, I have inventory and building done, which I'll explain later in the video. But yeah, I'm excited to show you all the progress that I've made, and excited to see what you guys think of the video. So I will probably cut to a time lapse explaining more of what I want. So I'll see you for that. So what you're seeing in the background right now is actually mostly work on Sunday. I started the project around Saturday. On Saturday I just took to plan out the game, and Sunday is when I really started making everything. Since then I've done a bit of work on Monday, but not a lot. I did get the drills to function though, which is great. So the plan that I want for the game is pretty much just like any incremental game. You get materials, you use the materials to upgrade, and then you can get materials faster to get better things, which is where the factory sim part comes in. Because then you can get upgraded machines and use those upgraded machines to make upgraded tools, and just get better materials in general. But I also want what I feel like would be a pretty unique idea is it doesn't just take place on one planet. It's a bunch of little tiny planets, and each planet has a set amount of resources. And once you drain that planet of its resources, the planet will go away and any machines that you've had on it. So you end up balancing what planets do you want to just mine out and get all of the resources from, what planets would be good to just store stuff and build machines on, and maybe even space stations. Maybe we could even have space stations where you can build machines. Obviously wouldn't be able to mine on space stations unless we got like some kind of other laser miner, but that's in the future. Yeah, so that's just what I want for the game. I want to kind of follow that loop of you drill out a planet, you get the materials, you use the materials to make machines on other planets, so you can mine out more planets, and just follow that loop infinitely, basically. And that is essentially the entire game design idea. So with that out of the way, I guess I could just talk for a bit while you're watching the time lapse. I did try to record some more time lapses, but the videos ended up corrupting, so I wasn't able to use them, and some other ones were just not very interesting. So you can let me know in the comments if you think I should keep in those parts, even if I don't think they're very interesting, and just make the video longer, or if the video's already too long and you want me to shorten it down. But aside from that, what I want to do is, since I'm making the Metroidvania, I don't want to burn myself out, so I'm just taking a short 1-week break, see what I can do in 1 week, publish it even if it's not done. I guess not publish it, but share it on Itch if it's not done. Just to see what I can do. Take a bit of a break from the Metroidvania, come back to it with hopefully some more knowledge, hopefully some more experience, and just see what kind of stuff I can do. So if there's anything left of the time lapse, you guys can watch that, and I will be back afterwards with Monday and Tuesday progress. Functionality. So I'll see you tomorrow. I finished the placement system. Sorry if I'm really quiet. It's really late and I have to post this over in the morning. Wow, it's laggy. electricity sources. But I'll show you how I made that. So welcome to Visual Studio. It's all just its own script. But I can define the machines I want, the unlocked machines, the max unlocked slots, the currently selected machine, the rate length, just in case I need to change that, and then place my mask that I'm not actually using. This will just set out what's the maximum so that you have, so I don't have to manually do that. This right here handles the cycling code. As they still go up, and if you hit the max, then it'll reset and it'll be selected. Goes down, if it's in the middle, look to the top until it's selected. And then this right here, the placement. If you can't place it, because you can place the object. But then here is the actual placing. It defines the name of the machine, sets its parent to whatever it hit, sets its place to wherever it hit, and the rotation just matches the rotation of the actual camera, so that's how it sticks to the planet rotation. It's my totally wasted. I have functionality for adding another machine. I don't have any other machines implemented yet, so I will see you when I have that. The video is starting to get pretty long, so I decided to cut it off here. There will be a part 2 after this, so subscribe and watch that, please.